lying next to him and wiggled. Okay, we're skipping past it. Want me to put it in moans? What a pervert you are. This is crazy. More moans. Whoa! Okay, we're skipping this. All right, from this point forward, we're going back to normal right after. I just need to hear if the audio changes at all. Yep, that would be a full mouth, wouldn't it? Okay. Morgan moans. You're enjoying the process, I see. Morgan gave a slightly guilty expression. Well, I don't judge, enjoy. I inserted blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Wow. Okay, we should be done, right? Okay, no. Wow, no. I see Morgan is not done. Why is Morgan begging? Wow. Whoa. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wow. Okay,
I can already feel the effect.
we're back. It only took forever. Wow, that was a long one. He stood up, covering the front of his panties with a book, backed out of the room. That's wild.
I'll go. Thanks for your help.
Okay. You're welcome. Don't forget to wash your face.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
Morgan quickly disappeared out the door. I hope I didn't go too far today. If this was his first time, well, I hope he doesn't regret it. That said that Morgan had something right there, right? Something about something being on his mind. That cut out. That was crazy. I'm sorry you had to have even potentially had an idea of what would have happened during that time. Okay, new day, new me. Fourth lecture, new day, new knowledge. Well, I was just throwing new day, new me out. The small number of people in the audience indicated that Miss Jekyll would not be giving the lecture today. And the fact that a couple of smart students had brought pillows with them was a clear hint that Professor Biggins would be speaking to us today. And here he is, surprisingly important, even solemn. Today we have an introductory lecture on the most interesting and important of subjects, quantum alchemy. It's about time. We've had this item in all the fields for several days now. I shuddered, remembering my experience in this craft. This is not some boring discipline like classical alchemy, or, may Merlin forgive me, numerology. This is real art. I will try to teach you how to bewitch the mind and deceive the senses. I will tell you how to bottle fame, how to brew glory, and even how to cork death. This is clearly some kind of quote. It looks like Biggin spent all night writing this speech. Oh man. The professor's gaze fell on me, and then his magic wand pointed at me. Did I say that out loud? You, a young man with inert mana. Laughter spread through the audience. It would have been better if he had said, you with the micropenis. I ask you to be my assistant for today's lecture. Can we not, Professor? It's kind of an honor for me, Professor. I walked up to the board with some hesitation, and Biggins tried to encourage me. Don't worry, young man. If anything goes wrong, I have the potion of perfect return. It should reverse the effects of almost any potion. He talked about corking death. I don't think there's any undoing death. I should have said, though, oh, how I didn't like this should and practically. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. What are you talking about? Initially, quantum alchemy was called something else. At various times, pretentious bigots called it the alchemy of fools, random mutation, or chaotic mixology. Quantum chemistry is based on the principles of uncertainty and entanglement, The recipes of quantum chemistry differ from the classical craft in the breadth of interpretations and the absence of any specifics. But the results are amazing. With its help, you can achieve what is beyond the power of classical craft. Biggins handed me a flask that gave off a sweet smell of rotting fruit. Come on, young man. Let's show these unbelievers the wonders of quantum chemistry. If it's so powerful, maybe it can fix my mana too. I would like to give you hope, young man, but it is not possible yet. Perhaps in the future someone will find a recipe. Did I not say that in my mind? Did I say that out loud? Because that kind of feels embarrassing. I feel like I shouldn't have said that out loud. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. I reached out to take the flask, but something went wrong. Either I accidentally bumped Biggins, or the professor was careless. The multicolored substance splashed onto Biggins and immediately evaporated. Ton snap! Aiva et rootstim. Mixture the have I. Panic don't. Don't panic, I have the mixture. Okay. With trembling hands, he tried to get the universal antidote. He was talking about, and of course, he dropped it and broke it. Oh my god. Okay, with trembling hands, he tried to get the universal antidote he was talking about, and of course, he dropped it and broke it. Eros et irutsel sirevo, nak inamos ikat im ot et latifso. Sorry, the lecture is over. Can someone take me to the hospital? Okay. I breathed a sigh of relief when a volunteer appeared to take Biggins to the infirmary. The potion's effect was progressing, and he was already starting to mix right with left, and soon it would reach up with down. In the corridor, I seriously began to think that I could have ended up in the place of the poor victim of quantum alchemy. This vague and confusing art is not to be trifled with. So, yeah, that was definitely terrifying. Okay, I would love to meet Jekyll, or maybe even mix potions with Lucy, but let me see about work, because I'm down on my bread. Let me speak to whoever this is. So apparently, yeah, you can have one of two things. This is interesting. Pizzeria. A part-time job as a pizza delivery guy? Sounds tempting. Intrigued by the invitation, I looked into the pizzeria. The aroma of freshly baked goods immediately made my mouth water. The pizza here was excellent. Oh, sweet lord. A nice employee greeted me with a friendly smile. Hi, my name is Patty, and I'm happy to welcome you to our friendly, tricky pizza family. There have been reviews of your work, so I invited you personally. The drivers here are simply reckless. Should I prepare a photo for Employee of the Month already? I like your enthusiasm. There is an unspoken competition between delivery services in our branches, and all hope is on you. The branch that can earn $30 in one day will receive a nice bonus from the management. And you are one of the fastest and toughest couriers I have ever seen. It really is dangerous work. Will you help? Please, please, please? You son of a... I'm in! Oh, man. Excellent. I'm so glad. Our goal is $30 in one day. With such an amount, we will definitely wipe the nose of all other branches. Okay, I'll try. And take care of yourself. Especially be careful with red cars. They go faster. Patty said goodbye to me and even gave me a large circle of pizza for the road on the house. We'll finally have a normal dinner at the dorm. Okay. We are looking for students for dirty work. Patience required. So I do want to run this, and I guess I'll have forever to do it. Or maybe it's, I guess, until the end of the month. They said 30 in one day. Okay, I want to mix with Lucy. I want to meet with Jekyll. Let's get this pizza thing out the way since I spoke with Patty. I might end up having to block this one out because certain parts of the game are crazy. If this is the same game as before. Just giving you a heads up. Yep. Yes, I do. 30? Like $30? Because that will be nothing. I'm quite literally at 100 right now as I'm talking to you. If you're curious on what it is I'm doing, imagine Pac-Man, but instead of Pac-Man, it's like a pizza guy wearing his hat. Wow, they are programmed to hunt me down. It's like a pizza guy wearing his hat, and he is being chased by giant blue penises. And he eats pizza as like the little balls to gain points, and then there are panties, and I guess those are bonus points, or maybe even more money, I'm not sure. And they make a moan whenever you touch them. Oh no, I think the panties slow down the penises. Oh, I guess they make it so that you can eat the penises. I don't know, these penises change colors. That final moan at the end was completely unnecessary. Forget $30 in one day. I earned 366. That's a payout. What's crazy is the day's not over. So let's go see what Lucy wants. Potion making minigame. After the lecture, in a criminally short break, I wandered off to the quantum alchemy lesson. We, first-year students, were hardly trusted with practical work, being limited to boring and incomprehensible theory. Good God! Bruh. I'm not gonna lie. Dude looks sick. Looks like something you'd see in like a DC show. And the chick looks like something out of Steven Universe. Even the lips are drawn the same. But good grief, those titties. Fem Extra. The practical magic room itself is more interesting than these lectures. Extra. Heresy, you might say, but even Professor Biggin's lectures are more entertaining, or interesting. With such sad thoughts, we entered the practical magic room. While I was thinking about the dim past, the bright present, and the foggy future, the pink-haired student smiled slyly. Hey buddy, can you hand me that thing? I can't reach it. She pointed to a small black wood clock with pale yellow numbers. Unsuspectingly, I reached as high as I can and picked up the object. A prickly, cold wave ran through my body, and then Lucy, who was late, burst into the office.
No!
Ugh. He turned to the grinning student, and I had never seen the incubus so angry.
What have you done, you stupid cunt?
Oh. What's wrong with that? So what if he can't get a boner for 12 days? Abstinence is good for you, as the paladins say. Hee hee. Wait, I can't what? Hey bro, my soul! 12 days. Under the terms of my contract, that sounded like a death sentence. And Lucy, of course, understood this. Who even makes such artifacts? So what, nothing can be done? Yeah, who even makes these things? Well, that's the oldest trick in a book. I'm surprised you fell for it. That's the old rector's clock. It always shows 5:30. Lucy had a hard time stopping himself from slapping her, and then he grabbed my hand and resolutely dragged me toward one of the
There is no choice. I will have to remember what I learned in extracurricular activities.
Have you been to any extracurricular activities?
Last year. And I didn't go there to study, if you understand.
Oh my god. I had no doubt you would say that.
I know the recipe for the secret power restoration elixir is somewhere here. Now you brew it quickly before the lecture starts.
Me?
Well, who else? Such things can only be cooked by yourself. I hope we don't have to pay for the ingredients. I found the recipe here.
Lucy waved a piece of paper in front of me and lit a fire under the cauldron. In the name of returning the boner on which my life depends, I will have to try.